Senior Championship campaign will come to an end as such, and they'll be back in the Senior B, and as we know, that's a precarious situation with 3 teams being relegated this year. So ball is in, Brown gets it, goes around Adam McDermott, being held by Adam McDermott. The hand is in the air from the referee, but he continues going. Good work from young Brown. Brown with a shot, and Brown did not score. Good score from Dennis Brown. Excellent score. Lee trying to go back to the middle, his way blocked. Plays it back outside to Joe Riley. Riley outside to Noah Flynn again. Flynn back to Carl Lee, going to come at the goal from a different angle, goes left to go right, Gallon's left boot, gets a shot, and that's what Carl Lee does. That's in on the leash panel. So the Carl Lee across the Redmond in there. Dan Corbett, this what a block there. What a block. Traces the side, now Corbett tries to get this shot away. Does he get the point? He does, he gets the point. And Niall Corbett gets the point, was looking for a foot block down the wheel, and turns around, just going to tap it over the bar, you would imagine it was indeed, and that was Niall Corbett. They were probably lucky he didn't decide to take him on, because Corbett, that's right he goes, taken by Jimmy Nerney. Nerney pops the ball off to Brian Ging his side to John McNamara. McNamara his side to Booth, Conor Booth, ball comes aside, kick comes in off the Booth, out John McNamara, and a goal from the Heath. And that just, it felt like something that Glenn McAvoy won't be happy with, I suppose, just the discipline, and that costs his team a point. But it's well taken by now. It plays off to Jim McRidmond. Ball comes in, good tackle came in there. Down to door quickly is Cian Conroy. Conroy continues to run through, gets by 2 or 3 players, looks for a gap. Gap coming aside, taken out with no, so the referee. Now it ends up in the square. The ball ends up in the goal, and inside to the middle comes Thornton. Now it's with Pat Fitz. Pat Fitz ball drills the ball on the side, but I'm not sure who's looking at plays on those. John McNamara, who gathered a second occasion. Brian Ging coming aside, onside to Conor Booth. Booth with a shot, Booth with the goal. Booth with the goal, that was quick again. John McNamara was onto it, so not sure he knew a whole lot about when the ball came through initially. But again, Cian O'Callaghan going through from Clonaslee St Manman, continues to run through with a shot that might curl in. That'd be a great score with all. That's a super score for Cian Callaghan, absolutely super score. And Clonaslee just, things were not coming. Now it comes from Paddy Fitzpatrick. Paddy plays it inside to Conor Booth. Booth going left to go right, trying to get selling for dummies. Goes for the shot from the distance. That'd be a great score from Conor Booth. Super score from him. Good work from Paddy. We won't give him the commentator's course yet, hopefully, for him to extend his lead and extend the Heath's lead out to a goal. And that's what he does. 2-4 now for the Heath. Set up again through Dara Scully. Outside again, another attempt from Noah Flynn. Noah with this one. That's a super score for Noah Flynn. A 2-pointer for Noah Flynn. Two hands to go up, and the orange flag goes up. Massive attempts a while ago. Plays it on there, but that was a commentator, Carl Lee. Great take up from him there. Plays it back to Callan. Takes the return. Carl Lee trying to give him the space. Gets the space. Gets his shot. That's a super score. Excellent score. 2-pointer for Carl Lee. Excellent score goes with the mark taken, and Niall Corbett 1-1 to Niall King, turns, and Corbett, super score from Niall Corbett, as he's done for Laois on many occasions. Super score from Niall Corbett, absolutely excellent. And just suddenly the Clonaslee St Manman have turned to Dennis Brown back to Brian Ging looking for a bit of space, trying to go to the middle, come back to Brown, said Paddy Fitz comes up, shot coming from Paddy Fitz. That's an excellent score for Paddy Fitzpatrick, a point from Paddy Fitz, and lovely stroke from his left boot. Nice from the same point. Will he go from the same score again from the exact same position almost a moment ago? It probably is almost carbon copy of the one he just scored a few minutes ago. Excellent score from Paddy Fitzpatrick. Galante into that, but what a take. It's been an entertaining first half, that's for sure. It's Clonaslee got ahead, then the Heath came back, then the Heath went 3 points ahead, then Clonaslee got 2. The two of them will end up in the middle of the field fairly shortly. Ball goes up, taken off there, ball breaks out to Jimmy Nerney, tries to move his way through. Thornton comes back and plays it forward inside to John McNamara. McNamara got it into a 1-point lead. The answer is, of course he can. Absolutely he does. Straight and through from Pat Fitzpatrick. And from referee, Brian Ging was fouled. Hurling was on the leash panel that won the Joe McDonagh Cup. On they go there, the Heath there, through Sean Kirby. Kirby coming back aside. Paddy Fitz with the left boot. Takes a shot. Super score from Paddy Fitz. And he clenches the air there with his fist there. That was a well-worked move, that's for sure. Great work from them. David O'Brien intercepted that. There's a lot outside to Carl Lee. Lee is going to go back all the way, and he does inside to Cian Conroy. Conroy now stepping forward quickly from the 65 to the 45 of the Heath. The Heath now playing, and the pressure goes left, it goes right around. Conroy coming on, has the hand in the air from the referee. Certainly took in the brush. But that's a great score for Keane Conroy. Continues to run through. The referee was playing advantage. Good work from Clonaslee St Manman, stepping up to take this one. Has got the 2 last one. Takes this one left boot again. Super score, Paddy Fitzpatrick. Excellent from him. He's had 2 frees and 1 from play. The start of the second half. Minimum again. Connolly with Peter Larkinson in front of goes short inside, takes the return ball. And shows on there over the top to John Rigney. Rigney goes, gathers it, tries to give him the space. He gets the goal. John Rigney does. Joe Walsh is disgusted with his backs. They were not awake for that one. That was shortly taken by Connolly. Certainly not expected. Inside the wind. King Kirby has runners aside him. Alan Whelan is one. Doesn't finds him. Finds Whelan. Whelan outside to Brian Ging. Looking, keeps going. Ging looking for the shot. Off to Paddy Fitz. Fitz on the left with the left boot. There's some score from Paddy Fitz. Great work from the Heath there. Worked again. James Doyle was involved in that. The breaking out of that there. Good work, and they had to fight really hard to get out with that one, and they did. And they overloaded that one side. They won the kick out and worked their way forward and to the 45-metre line. Alan Whelan in close contention tries to sell him a dummy, plays him inside into the corner where James Dunn decides to go for a shot himself. There'll be some shot and saves his side, over the bar goes. That was a really, really tight angle from James Dunn. That was a superb score from him. Absolutely class score from such a out. Goes short out. It didn't go where he intended to. Paddy Fitzpatrick has a danger on here. Paddy kicks it over the top there. Who's coming out there? It's Sean Kirby. Kirby with a shot. And he just rose as he kicked it. Say he was heading for the net. He went over the bar on that occasion. Lucky let off for Clonaslee St Manman, because Sean Kirby had the goal to his mercy there. But always goal. Waiting for it. Boot comes up, strikes it with the right. Great save by Keaton, but the follow-up is going to come. What a save by Keaton, but as we've seen in many penalties in the last few weeks in both inter-county and Connolly steps up with this one, strikes it with the right boot, over the bar goes. 2-13. It's 19 points to 3-11. That's 20. 55 minutes. Well kept and played there by Conor Booth. Conor Booth played outside to Sean Kirby. Kirby burned in now and goal. Goes for the fist to pass and over the bar goes from Kirby. So Clifford Ward looks out. He's going to ask the goalkeeper for the ball. And it's all over here. It's the Heath who advance on the scoreline of 3.